Didn't play well enough, obviously. I mean, we had a lot of turnovers. I mean, I think we were -5 in the game and a ton of penalties, which is uncharacteristic of our football team. So anytime you're going against the best teams in the league, particularly the team that's best in our division on the road, you put yourself behind the 8 ball big time when you're doing those things. So it wasn't good enough on our parts. We'll have to regroup. We feel like a gut punch, and get punched in the gut. We didn't get knocked out. You got punched in the gut, you're down. You got to rebound and come right back. And that'll be our focus this week, is to learn from our film and get better quickly. The best part is we get to play them again. And ultimately, that's, I know our guys in our locker room are very competitive, and when we don't play a greatly competitive game for 4 quarters, they're going to want to get it back. And that will be our mentality this week as a football team.
How challenging was it to lose Austin Max so early?
I mean, it's challenging to lose any player. I mean, we only have 45 on our roster. So, you minus the 2 quarterbacks, there's not very many guys on your roster to begin with. So when you lose guys that not to a health issue, I mean, it's devastating, to be honest with you, anybody. But let alone a guy like Austin, who's been a provider for us on offense, a lot of big plays, and obviously he's going to be game planned in the game to go against them, and you're not going to be able to utilize any of his strengths. And not only that, it stresses out Chandler, who is our returner, and forces him into playing a different position. But they were prepared, and I give our guys credit, because they did step up and they were able to make plays, and we were able to withstand some of that. But ultimately, you want all your guns in there when you're playing against a team like them, and it's very frustrating, particularly when it's something to do with discipline, which we talk about a lot in our locker room. Austin's got to hold himself accountable and hold himself to a high standard. And in this game, he can't let things get under his skin, and he certainly cannot retaliate. We talked about it in there. That cannot be the first thing on your mind, is to get someone back with a punch, or whether it was a hand to the face or anything like that. That can't be your first reaction in football. We play a physical, violent football game for a living, and players can get each other back in fair play throughout the whole course of a game. So he had 48 minutes left to go ahead and get a guy back if he felt like you're wrong, within the rules and within the structure of the game. But throwing punches is definitely not something we condone, and something we can have in this league, and I get why they throw him out. He's got to learn from it, we got to learn from it and be better for it.
You kind of mentioned it's an opportunity, you see them again next week. Do you feel like this group is very hungry to get back to work?
Well, yeah, I mean, I know our football team. I know what we're about. We're about hard work and being competitive, and tonight wasn't our best. And like I said, it's a gut punch. You think about, when you watch boxers, I mean, they can get knocked out with a gut punch. We didn't get knocked out tonight. We got, punched in the gut. We got to get back up. And that's where I feel. I mean, and we will get back up, and we will learn from this, and we will move on. And like I said, the best thing for us is that we do face them again, whether they're the best or not. You want to play against the best. So I think it's a great thing, a great challenge for us this week, is to stay focused, stay hungry, learn and get better, and defend our home turf.